Last time on Cloudfall. We finally got a moment to stop and take stock without a ticking clock. After signing off with our friends in Dawn's Edge, we took to the clouds once again, with a couple extra passengers by the names of Pattinson and Serve. Once aboard the Shatterhorn, we checked in with ourselves and with each other as we leveled up our growth and introspection. We then made our way back to Small Castle for a fireworks show that promised to be a little extra. Together, the heroes of the clouds and crew got to watch a demolition of the Leviathan, sitting out on folding chairs in the ruined fields of Small Castle. It was cathartic as it was senselessly dangerous, and that kind of mind-blowing experience seemed to clear the slate for the next adventure. When the question of destination took center stage, Serve served up a small set of spheres, each synced to one of several skylands scattered across the clouds, and one among the bunch hummed with potential. A golden orb that led to a golden island with a violet dragon with a white mustache. As it turns out, this dragon was friends with friends of friends, the Cursebreakers, to be exact. They exchanged pleasantries, then stories, then ink, as Aaron and Doran agreed to take on the Cursebreaker tattoo and become some of Snack's allies. In exchange, Poppy was gifted with dragonfire roasted cacao nibs and is only inches away from completing her recipe for the Shamor Crescent. Saffron is just around the corner, but they have a few more stops along the way. You all left the Golden Island last night and bid farewell to farewell. The Shatterhorn spent most of its night idling, but now it's nearly noon, and it's time to pick up the next stepping stone on your excursion to Saffron. Available to you is your own collection of navigation stones, the navigation stones that Joy lifted from the Leviathan, and the navigation stones gifted to you by Serve. The islands that are both unexplored and still intact are as follows: a wet orb, an icy orb, a root-bound orb, a crumbling blackened orb, and then much farther away, a magnetic collection of orbs and a delicious smelling orb. That last one you know to be Saffron.
You guys don't want to take like a quick sneak peek there, do you? We don't have to stay, we just...
I think once we go, we're not going to want to leave.
Well, we only have so much bismite on the ship. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I just don't think we should be wasteful of the bismite.
Wait.
As you're all talking here in the navigation room of the Shatterhorn, you all see for the first time in a while, Fable creeps out from inside Aaron's shirt and kind of curls around Aaron's neck. That's their cloud kip that they found back in the Feywild.
Aaron pets the little head of Fable and then pulls a berry out of their, they have a cowl scarf thing on, and they pull a couple berries out and hold them up.
They do that thing where they kind of reach out one paw and they kind of rake your hand towards themselves to kind of be like, gimme, and they pull the berries toward their face. You try to pull away a little bit and they lean into it and crawl up your arm to continue eating the berries. When they're finished with those, they kind of look back in the pocket that you pulled them from and try to shove their face into it.
There's no more in there right now, but I'll find you some later.
Seeing those berries, perhaps Fable would like to pick the next destination from these orbs?
Sure. I don't think they'll know what they're doing, but neither do any of us.
Yeah. A moment later, you're all sat in the middle of this room. Mikey is laying out all the orbs in a big equidistant circle around Fable. It says, All right, I want this to be as scientific as possible. All the orbs are equidistant, and none of them have incentives to sky kips.
You've been really working on your vocabulary, Mikey.
Yeah, those
It's very
are big
good.
words.
I've been using Joy's word of the day calendar.
It's so helpful, and I mean, you don't even really need to pay attention to the day.
But that's cheating the calendar.
Well, she gives me all the old ones, so I'm usually a day behind. But
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I'm still on Oblivion. She already moved on.
We're already catching up every day.
Forthwith.
Forthwith.
Hey, Joy.
Yeah,
Aptitude.
you got it.
Yeah. Frustratingly, with Fable sat in the direct center of this room, you've got 8 or 9 crew members all surrounding Fable, surrounded by these orbs. Fable does a couple turns, spirals into a donut, and then lays down in the dead center of the room with everyone surrounding them.
No.
All right, well.
Good cat.
We stay here then.
I mean,
I think I'd like to go to the crumbling one and hear me out. Then we can get the bad stuff over first. Because crumbling orb seems bad. It's probably not a good thing that happened there, so yeah.
I'm gonna lick it.
The crumbling one?
Yeah.
Sure.
You all see.
Am I
Poppy,
holding it in my hand right now? Poppy just comes up and...
Poppy leans over and.
Yeah. Give me an insight check on this.
I'll help.
See the depth of flavor that you get from this thing.
How are you helping?
I'm holding it.
Holding it closer
With an
to you.
insight?
he's shoving it in your mouth.
He just goes, what does it taste like?
He's helping
Is
you to
that
explain.
advantage then?
Yep.
I feel like we are abusing help.
No.
It's meant to be abused.
Yeah, we don't need to rationalize.
23.
Yeah. Not bad. What you get from this is a sort of charcoal sort of flavor, if you can call it that. It's really not much. Maybe slightly bitter, a little gritty, and you don't get the darkness that you expected out of this. You don't get that abject terror or fear or anything like that. You just get the kind of hollow bitterness of empty charcoal, as if this is something dead and gone, ruins, not much there. At the very core of it, you get one granule of sugar. There's something sweet hidden among all of this.
That was a bad idea. I think it's probably a ruined island. But there's like a hint of maybe there's like buried treasure or something that someone forgot about.
Say no more. I think we should go there then.
What do we need a buried treasure for? I mean, I have this gold orb. I can probably, pay our way for a while. And Aaron pulls out the orb from Gold Island.
Yeah. I mean, by its melt value, that orb itself is worth at least 50 gold.
But that buried treasure could be anything. It could be a gold orb.
Right. Also, 50 gold isn't actually that much due to current inflation. The economy is not all that great.
Don't bring real life into this.
Why don't we just fly by the crumbling place? We'll put out some magical feelers to see if we can sense if there's anything in particular hidden away. Just fly on by and we'll pick the next one too, and that'll be the place we head right after. How does that sound?
Very well, Black Crumble it is.
I'm getting inspired for a new dessert.
Casher picks up the black crumbling orb and kind of holds it in front of them up to the sunlight and says, all right, so dusty charcoal island?
Yeah. That sounds great.
She sets it into the navigation pedestal at the front of the Shatterhorn, and you see all these brass dials, almost like concentric rings of sundials, all start to turn and reorient themselves to show the difference in distance and elevation out to that island. Kesher keeps referencing down, looking at it, and she's making tiny adjustments to the steering. Then she sticks that broom handle back into the steering wheel to make it stay there, and she goes, all right, yeah, we're on course.
Cool.
I feel like we need a more official kind of autopilot situation here. I don't know if broom handle is going to be a...
Yeah, like a custom stick.
Yeah.
Or like a robot.
Guy, have you ever done woodworking or anything like that? It seems like you're the type.
Seems like I would be really good at it, doesn't it?
Robot Pattinson was just telling me he wanted a new job.
I don't think we should trust
Yeah.
Robot Pattinson.
He's new to the ship.
He's been really good at being the intercom, and I think he deserves a promotion.
I feel like this job is too small for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay, son. I'll find a better job for you someday.
Like 3 seconds later, you hear that rail system like crashing around, and Robot Pattinson flies into the room. He's like, "Did someone need to send a message to another room?"
Actually, I had a job for you, Robot Pattinson. Since you want another job, right?
I'm so excited.
Okay. Well, here this broom, and I take the broom out. Could you just like every 6 hours just use this broom and kind of like sweep the deck? And then just go and sit down for the rest of the day?
Absolutely, yes.
He's always
I will keep
sitting.
my rail path extremely clean.
But then if we say like, no, stop, don't do it now, just go back to your corner and then come out in like an hour. Is that okay? Is that a job?
It's Roomba.
You guys are really mean.
I'm not mean. We need to make sure the deck is clear of debris.
I won't be able to clean very far outside of my rail path. Is that okay? I'll keep it very clean
Here, I had an idea.
I drag a mop bucket on wheels out of the cupboard and I unhook him.
Well, actually, I can't reach. Can you help me, Guy?
Yes.
Can you put him in this bucket, please?
Put him in the bucket.
Yeah.
Water bad?
No, it's empty.
Water bad?
It's dry.
Oh, very well then.
And see, now you can push yourself around with your arms in this broom handle.
Bucket wheels?
It's like legs. Okay, have fun.
He just the ship is like going back and forth, and he's just sliding with the ship.
Daddy, I'm flying.
You're doing great, son. Go play out on the deck.
Just flies off the edge of the deck.
Well, that's solved, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. With the course set, you are all on your way to the crumbling black island, whatever that might be. Guy, it's a day and a half later. It's kind of getting on towards dinner. You're not exactly sure how far this island is going to be from you when you first loaded it in. You get some idea from the navigation system of how long it's going to take until you come upon this. It's between 10 and 50 miles. It's not super helpful. So it's a bit of a surprise to you when you see something so familiar, Guy. Towers. These blackened, ruined towers all floating at odd angles in the sky. You've seen this once before, just a glimpse. You transported here momentarily from Aaron's birthday island, and you saw this place destroyed.
Hello. Could this be the same place? Land ho. Ho land.
You look down to see that Kesher is once again sunbathing on the deck with this reflective, 3-paneled thing kind of mirrored up towards her face and her goggles on over her eyes so she doesn't burn her retinas. But she's more or less not paying attention to anything. She's glistening in her two-piece, and then she looks up and goes, "What?"
Land ho, I said.
Oh. She pulls up her goggles a little bit and looks around, and she goes, "Oh, there's a lot of stuff." And you hear this pep, 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 pep as she runs across the deck of the ship here. And she's right, you're in a veritable minefield of these towers and floating debris all around this place. It looks catastrophic, but ancient. I'm gonna have to take it slow through this field, but what did you guys want to see here? It's looking treacherous.
Find a place we can set her down, Kesher. Jesus.
Not the first time.
Does it seem like a good idea to land in this area? Can we tell if anyone's around? I don't know.
This may sound peculiar, but I've been here once before. The day of your birth.
What?
The birthday island we went to.
Oh, yeah.
I went into that large...
The Echo Bell.
Echo
Or
Bell, thank
Echo
you.
Welk.
Into the large echo shell and emerged, I think, in this place.
Ooh.
So there's another echo way back to Birthday Island from here. Crazy.
I suppose that's possible.
We picked up a stone from the, small island that you came out of, right? Was that this one?
I've seen so many stones since then, I've lost track.
So, there's things just floating around in the air?
Yeah, they almost look like destroyed, ramparts and towers, like pieces of a castle all flung into the sky and just floating here. Some of them, literally just one or two walls of a tower, not even the complete tower. But they're all leaning at strange angles. They seem to be suspended by bismite, but this is calamity.
Huber, get out on deck, please.
Can I bring my pistachios?
Yes, that's fine.
Huber only eats shelled
One moment.
food.
Yes, Guy. What was it that you needed?
Huber, you are the oldest person I know besides myself. I wondered if you might recognize any of these surroundings. Know anything of their history.
Most interesting.
The pistachio, or...
These buildings, they're of the Fae. Most certainly, of the tower. Guy, look here. The shapes, these square, spiraling motifs, we saw much of this when we were in the Feywild, at the base of the tower. All this glassy black, yes. If I didn't know any better, I'd say... yes. Kasha, look down here with your brass pipe of looking far away. She holds up a little telescope. She goes, this? Yes. She looks off in the distance, and Kasha confirms for all of you. It's the heart of Bismite. The center tower where you all got your powers. It's right here. This is the center of the clouds. This is the top of the tower. All of these ruins here, this is part of the Fey tower that you all climbed up. This is the epicenter of the clouds.
This is the Autumn Kingdom.
How did we not notice when we came out?
Well, it does look a little different.
It was very dark down there, of course, and
And I guess we were running away from a giant, scary bird man.
true. Doran, I think, had died at the time.
Just passed out for a sec. I'm going to reach over the edge and try to grab a piece
Of the tower, or?
of the stuff floating in the air, pieces of the tower.
Yeah.
And just look at it. Does it look like it's scorched or just...
Yeah, the memories come rushing back to you. The exact same thing that you had seen at the base of the tower. This glassy black stone that had been scorched and then cast into the sky by the Autumn Prince during his rampage. This is all the same building. You just didn't see it all before in your mad rush to escape this place.
Okay.
Fascinating.
So wait, is this the place where the fountain is?
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
Okay, well, I think we've seen everything. We should go.
you said something sugary, right?
Yeah, I think it was the well.
But it could be treasure, right?
We've already... Doran, how many times do you have to go back to the Feywild and have to climb the tower out again?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Poppy. I don't really think we should have much to do here.
What do y'all think happens if you double dip?
I think you probably explode.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes from getting into the Fey, Bismite. Everything that's come from that has felt not good. I don't know.
We have seen the effect it's had on Lyrian and others. No doubt it would provide great power, but perhaps at a cost.
We've also seen the effect it's had on you guys.
Yeah.
Exactly my thinking. I'm not blind to it. I may be somewhat blind, but I see what's happened to all of you. This Bismite, it's a slippery slope. You're all sliding faster than expected. Some more than others.
What are you saying, Huber, that we should just leave? Just try to fight fair against Paul and Lyrian. Surely we'll win because we're playing fair.
This was the last place we saw Paul, right?
It was.
Which means we should go now.
Well, hold on. Maybe we shouldn't mess with the power at rest here, but we do know people who could benefit from it, people who we don't want being more powerful.
Destroy the fountain?
Sure, that'll be easy. You can barely destroy someone who's drank from it.
While you all kind of mull over the options presented to you here, I want everybody to make a perception check with advantage.
Oh no! Oh no! Natural 20 for Aaron.
Well, that'll do it.
26.
12.
12.
28.
All right. Well,
We're
we'll
looking at
say
the same thing.
the cutoff was 26, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
But I will say, of course, Aaron, Joy, and Poppy here, with their high rolls, all sense this thing in different ways. Joy, you feel something. Poppy, at the same time, you taste something. And Aaron, you see something, all familiar. Joy, you feel a presence of a familiar friend. Poppy, you taste something funky that you've tasted once before. And Aaron, you see a mushroom growing off the side of the tower here. And you can tell that there's a breeze here, but that mushroom is moving more than it should.
Hey, do you guys see that?
Yeah, it tastes like Christopher.
I feel like it might be Christopher.
Hey, Christopher! Aaron yells over the side of the ship.
You're all idling close enough to the heart of Bismite now, that central tower of pure, solid, twisting, square spiraled Bismite. And you see up the side of it, there's this growing mycelium, this like fiber of mushroom. And on top of that are a couple sentient mushrooms crawling, climbing up the side of this tower. When they hear Christopher, they slowly turn over and look. They seem to respond to the name.
Hi.
It holds up a hand, and its hand only has 2 fingers fashioned into a claw, but it holds them up in a relative peace sign, or it's just waving.
Aaron does the same symbol back. Peace sign.
After you land and speak with Christopher here, it is Christopher, after all. What you find out from Christopher is they took your advice to heart. Terrible things have been coming up through the Feywild, and they seek to put an end to this. Christopher is here to destroy the heart of Bismite.
Well, now it doesn't sound so crazy, right?
Well,
They're thinking of doing it too.
they haven't dealt with it yet.
It will be the end of us as well.
What a
Oh.
this feels very explosive in a way that maybe we don't always need to be. What if we can use our abilities to route this power back to where it's supposed to be? To the world, to the Bismuth crystals, to the Feywild, where it came from. Like, we don't need to keep doing the same thing over and over. You know what I mean?
Well, I could try. I mean, I feel like I've drank the most of it.
Christopher, aren't you from the Feywild, though?
Yes.
Are you going to be able to absorb it and bring it back to that place, the magic?
We mean to disconnect the tower. We cannot destroy this. Christopher points to the fountain, indicating that what he wants to do here is destroy what's beneath it. Sever that connection between the Feywild and here so that nothing can come up again. He doesn't have much of a solution to get rid of the heart of Bismite, this locus of power. It's a little beyond him, beyond his mission.
Why would it destroy you?
We require... He gestures to the tower again. Energy. It feeds us.
I'm a little unsure of how this works. Are there others of you, Christopher, still in the Feywild?
Yes.
And how is the Feywild since we left? Is it returning to normal, or is it still all dark and twisted like?
Marginally improved.
And you're connected to the rest of Christopher, even now.
Yes, but so long as one lives, Christopher will live.
Right. We can't destroy this power. It exists no matter what we do. Maybe we can disperse it instead.
I don't know how we would do that. Even touching it for more than a couple seconds would destroy us.
I don't think we should destroy it. I don't think we can destroy it. Maybe we just help them sever the tower. They've thought this through probably longer than we have.
But then it's still free floating up here.
Yes.
Poppy Mushroom Christopher puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Not your fault."
Well, no, but responsibility maybe.
Barely.
I don't think barely. I think a lot. We've been flying around all these skylands, visiting all these places, and we've seen how this Bismite power has corrupted in every area. We've seen people turn into monsters. We've seen animals turn into monsters. Why don't we take this perversion of what this power should be, which is dispersed everywhere, part of the world, but really we're just returning it to where it came from?
Do you consider yourself a force for good?
Yeah, I do.
And do you consider your ability improved by this tower?
I think that's a good question.
I believe this tower can serve good or evil. And it is not the tower's fault.
No, but it was built by people who wanted to consolidate power.
I think it's both. I think it existing is a bad thing, and the people who wield it is a bad thing.
I think ultimately we shouldn't have this power either.
If you help me sever the tower, I will help you in your goal, whatever your decision.
I can't speak for all of y'all.
Well, we certainly can't just leave it here. I am taken by this idea, Joy, to give the power back to the Feywild where it once belonged. It brings me some satisfaction to think that we could bring some good back to Lyrian's home. Something he desperately wants but never knew how to accomplish.
What if I created hallowed ground around the fountain to keep people with ill will getting in?
Only good.
Only good. Would that work, do you think? I would anchor it to the pool.
Yes.
At the worst, it would slow people like Lyrian down, which is still a worthy attempt.
I don't know how that much exposure would affect me.
Christopher, if we do this,
Doran.
You're with me, great. If we use this hallowed ground, why destroy the tower? The tower has still served us. We are a force for good here, and we wouldn't have been able to escape without this tower. Who's to say that anyone who would approach the fountain would need to be of good intent? Is that a fair compromise? You could live still.
We are responsible. We feel responsible for those who escape the Fae that should not.
And you're failing in that responsibility then, are you not? You won't be able to make a choice anymore. Had we been down there now, and you do this, we would have never made it out.
True. However, this is unnatural. Gesturing to the tower as a whole.
I don't think natural means much anymore. As Doran spins some rocks around.
He folds his little mushroom arms.
You did well. You tested us. You sent us through. There's no reason to do this.
Whoever among you feels the best equipped to persuade Christopher, now is the time. Looking for a DC 25.
Okay, I'll do it.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Also, if you inspire one of us, we can inspire you.
It's so powerful, but yeah, I might as well. Yep. I'll inspire Poppy.
Right back at you.
Persuasion, you said?
Yep.
30?
You rolled so bad.
I need a very simple indicator on what your potential is. Like, if your roll potential is like 11 to 45, like I need to.
Why would I tell you that?
No, I know.
Just kidding. Yeah.
You can look on our character sheets anytime.
No, plus 13
yeah.
to persuasion. It's the best thing that Doran does.
Yeah,
so,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see him nodding his mushroom cap up and down. He says, "Yes. The tower has served both good and evil. It shall remain, but protected." And looks at Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you guys get to keep doing your fun mind game test. I know you love that.
He smiles like really big, and then he keeps like making his smile bigger and bigger until it like wraps around the whole stalk of his head kind of thing.
I don't like that.
And Doran gets to keep his failsafe for when he inevitably falls into the Feywild again.
There you go.
And on that note, you all join up in the center of the fountain here to create some hallowed ground.
I think maybe if we all join hands in a circle around it, I can help like flow the magic around it easier.
And the best part is, Poppy, you know in the back of your mind the entire time this is not necessary for the spell.
I want them to think they're helping.
Yeah, but you have everybody join hands, including a few Christophers.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
As everybody's coming together in the circle, Serv is kind of joining hands with Doran and Guy and goes, "Oh, sorry, I'm going to move over here. Sorry, just gonna be by Joy." And holds her hand instead.
Also, I'm thinking, okay, so the first effect is that it's celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead can't enter the area.
Yep.
I'm going to keep that in place.
Totally.
The extra effects, actually, I was thinking more like nothing with ill intent, or to use this for...
Yeah. I would let you say anyone that's not good aligned cannot pass through this.
I think some good people could use it for bad reasons, though, too.
Sure, maybe, but their intention going in has to be good.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
We know that faes and fiends are already trying to go after it. We'll keep them out. And
Yep.
then anyone with ill intent cannot go in either.
Cool. As soon as the spell completes, Aaron is launched outside of
I was
that
going to
area.
say,
Yeah.
Aaron gets slingshotted away.
And Guy.
Yeah, I was gonna, maybe Guy too. Yeah, just off into the clouds.
What spell is this?
Hallowed ground.
Hallow. They're not in the circle. They're the perimeter of the circle, so I think it would be fine. They
But it's
just
more
there's
fun
like
that we're
resistance.
flung over.
I mean, if you want to.
Flung back onto the ship. But
But Poppy starts speaking in tongues or something.
again, unnecessary to the spell. But you're really having fun with it down there.
I'm dramatic.
Yeah.
Hello.
Is it ground you're looking for?
All right. After that ritual is complete, you're all reboarding the ship, and the only thing remaining here, Guy, that you know of, is that little Echo Welk teleportation circle that will bring you back to Aaron's birthday island. Any reason you wanted to check back on that place before you head out of here?
This would be our last chance to revisit your birthday island, Aaron.
No, that's okay.
Until next year.
Yeah, I can only go there on my birthday. That's my rule I made up just now.
Yeah, Doran, your birthday's in a month and a half. Is it worth?
Nah, we can skip it.
There's some sort of birthday ground spell. to
It's
this.
the birthday, the happy birthday ground.
Yes, I understand.
All
Very
right.
well. To the next Skyland.
So, from among the stones you have remaining, you've got a wet orb, an icy orb, and a root-bound orb.
Is it WHET or WET?
E.T.
I don't know.
You really think that it's an orb for like honing your blades
Yeah,
on?
maybe.
You've got two.
How is it always wet? How is that more reasonable?
Magic.
I don't know. Is water wet all the time?
I actually don't know. That's pretty deep.
No, I think it's not.
You've got two additional orbs on top of that. a magnetic collection of orbs, and a delicious smelling orb. But Kesher has let you know that those two are much farther out than the others.
I want to go to the ice one.
There are 4 orbs left.
I'm going to pee while you all decide.
Forbes.
Doran picked the last one, so I think we all get to pick one.
Sounds fair.
So Aaron wants the ice one.
How long do we want to force Tim to wait before we go to Chinoka? He's been holding on to that fisherman accent.
I feel
forever.
like ice
Let's
is
do
next.
it.
What if we go there and everyone has to talk in a fisherman accent?
Oh, I need some bread, don't you know?
Oh, no.
It's just more northern Minnesota.
We'll just go out and catch a fish on the lake.
The weather's awfully cold. Fine by me, though.
for cute.
You gotta go down to the lake.
Oh, yeah, the crappies we're hammering them out there.
Get your
Hammering them.
Yeah.
Tim is going to love this later.
A little Tim treat.
This one's for you, buddy.
We're going to Chinoka.
We're going to Chinoka.
Did you guys roleplay there all the way?
No.
A little bit.
We're already there.
Yeah.
As our characters? No.
Yeah, you already finished the whole thing. Yeah.
You
guys don't need me
Yeah,
anymore.
we got a whole lot of legendary items.
Damn, yeah, I should have been.
And we
paying
leveled
attention.
again.
All right.
So, ice orb it is then.
Throughout your adventures in the sky, you had all heard whispers of a place called Chinoka, a permanently wintry, frozen area. And that's where you all chose to go. Based on this icy orb, you can only kind of connect the dots that, of course, this icy orb would lead you to Chinoka, and you were all exactly right. You've never seen a skyland up quite this high. This is above the normal atmosphere, above the normal clouds. This is a high altitude zone. The Shatterhorn continues to climb up and up and up, and you hear your ears pop over and over again. You have to keep working your jaw as this thing continues to pitch upwards toward the island, and the temperature is dropping rapidly. You're in the chilly 50s for a while, and then you hit freezing altitude.
Whose idea was this again?
Aaron's.
Oh, well.
I love this. It's just a little bit brisk out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Aaron's fingers are completely frozen cold, and they have their hood up, pulled over their face. Just ice clouds coming out of their mouth.
I'm wearing 3 flares of blue ruse.
You all should try being undead. It's not so bad.
Take your head off.
Ooh, it's cold on your neck. Yeah.
The flames are so warm.
Yeah, just the tiniest little flame.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Too cold out here.
Little Bunsen burner neck.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, puppy.
You all see Steed standing out on the deck of the ship, and you see a little bit of frost developing around his nostrils as he's kind of breathing his heavy donkey breath on the deck here. And eventually, you see not an island. You see a fuck ton of fish flying around up here. Schools of them, swarms of them, and it's the first thing you see. It becomes difficult to navigate this place. You see off in the distance a glistening little bright star in the sun, and that's Chinoka, but you have to get through all the fucking fish out here first. You hear Kesher just shrieking from inside the pilot's office. She's like, I feel like I keep hitting them with the engines, I'm sorry.
Are they sentient fish, or they just seem like normal fish?
Sentient, but, normal fish. They're not talking to you. or
Okay,
anything.
I'm like, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Are they people fish?
No, they're alive creatures, but they're flying,
Sorry.
much like the sky whale. They're flying around down here in massive schools, thousands of them.
Are they regular sized?
A lot of them are regular size. Some of them maybe an eighth the size of the ship, so quite massive.
Steed, you want to stay warm?
Yes. Did you have a solution and you just waited until now?
Let's do a little fishing. I'm gonna summon Johnny Wilder's spear
Okay.
and then start some spear fishing from Donkey Back.
Yeah, you all see Guy's bracelet turn into this ornate spear in his right hand as he takes off on Steed. Give me a survival check for spearfishing here.
Those 2 sentences together were the first time those had been uttered anywhere.
Spearfishing on
from
Donkey
Donkey Back is a crazy sentence.
With your little snap bracelet.
18.
Not bad. You all see Guy take off on Steed off the deck of the ship here, do a couple spirals, and Guy, you get a school of minnows to the face as soon as you take off, and it takes you a second to clear your vision from all these little shimmering silverfish. But as you spiral up, you hone in on a school of sunnies, all flying together. You come up broadside with your spear, and 3 of them in a row, all together, all lined up on the shaft of your spear like a kebab. You come spiraling down back towards the ship.
We've got dinner tonight, Poppy.
Great. I love fish.
Oh, the turtles will like this. Fish soup?
Did I have fish soup?
Yep.
Probably want to get some more, Guy.
Ready for round 2?
April fish soup. Hold on. April. Before long, you all see the island of Chinoka. It is this giant single landmass that is covered in evergreen trees and other sap-producing trees around here, frozen in permanent winter, as you'd always expected. But what you didn't know is all around the outside of this island, in a complete 360, are these docks that just jut out in every direction from the island. And as you get closer, you see that there's fishing lines off every single one of these docks that are just kind of bobbing in open air. And sure enough, you see some of these little fish just fly up and grab whatever's on the end of those things as they yank them up to the docks. And you see the perfect picture of life here in Chinoka.
Who's the fishers? The fishermen? Fisher people?
You see a mix of what look like human and human with tusks.
Okay.
The people with tusks are a good deal larger, and they have kind of broader faces, and they seem a little bit slower to move, but stronger on the whole.
And they're not orcs, just humans.
No.
Humans with tusks.
More like walrus tusks, so
Okay.
giant teeth coming down kind of thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my character.
I'm a walrus now. Yeah. Oh, also, all the walrus people have mustaches.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
never
Is
mind.
this a-
I'll stay with Doran, I guess.
Men, women, and children.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, we're blending in well, I think.
Land ho, hello.
Yeah, not blending it at all. When you get there on one of these docks, you see people running from all corners of this island to greet you.
Oh,
This huge welcome wagon. You see a literal packed wagon full of supplies and gifts and oil and fat and blubber and all things that you're going to need while you're here. But these people are rushing to you, and they're just cheering and clapping and screaming for you.
Quick, Poppy, get them 1 gold and a gun.
Oh, we're out of guns, but I have gold.
What are we going to give them?
Something tells me they
Cookies.
might be armed already.
Cookies.
That's the currency I deal in.
As you get settled here, you find out that these people are big hologram crystal users.
oh, okay, that makes sense.
They're very keen on their deliveries from Baxi. For as remote of a location as they actually are very tuned into the world around here. They just do it from a distance. Problem is, the whale hasn't been by in a long time. Their supplies are struggling, to say the least. You first meet a couple named Jim and Jan Wabasha. They're the ones that take you in and show you around the place. They give you some lodgings on your first night. A beautiful home that they invite you to kind of on the frozen fields here.
Oh, this is very kind. Thank you.
Oh yeah, of course. We're so happy to be able to see some newcomers and the heroes of the clouds. I mean, we're truly blessed to have all y'all come stay with us. So
Doran takes a couple steps back. It's just so loud and resonant in the cabin. Yes.
No volume control, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's very kind. All of this is very kind. You said the whale hasn't come by. What supplies are you short on?
yeah, the Sky Whale is most of our supplies that we get here, and it's been a couple of cycles, and they should have showed up. I got a brother who lives out in Baxi, and he usually lets me know when Sky Whale's coming up. So a couple of weeks ago, I got word from my brother, and he called me through the echo bell, and he says, hey, Sky Whale's coming up your way. Couple days probably, that was a couple weeks now ago. He called me and said that. To the echo bells
yeah.
there, and
Yeah.
Did you try calling him back?
Oh, yeah, I was getting there. I'm probably going to have to call him back tomorrow or next day. Been a couple of weeks now.
Any other details you've left out?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You don't have to give us any of these gifts then. You should keep your supplies.
Oh, don't be silly. Jan Wabasha starts in. We've been so excited to meet the heroes of the clouds for so long now, and it's really a gift for us. It's an honor. You're doing us a favor by letting us give you all these things. And did anybody try the fish pie yet?
No, but it looks great.
Oh, it's got salt.
Let's pass it around. Everyone can try it in front of them.
It's got salt in it.
I'm sure Poppy would love the recipe as well.
Now, Jim, he's a little on the explorative side, so he likes to put the pepper in his fish pie too. But I'm not good with the spices.
I can smell some. Is that lemon pepper?
Well, if you like spicy, we got lemon pepper.
God,
Sign me up.
My aunt to a T.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. This is technically a pie and a lot of fish and the scales too. Okay.
Scales and all.
Aaron pulls Poppy aside while people are chatting and eating fish pie and just says, Poppy, was there any ingredient that you needed still from like any of these things that we're eating? I don't know what you still need.
Unless you see Anderson's perfect pastry flour, which I doubt they're using. They're probably using all-purpose flour here.
Oh, actually, no, we just got some purpose flour. Can't use it for bread or nothing, but it's good if you just need cookies or...
Yeah.
That's good for cookies.
It's good for cookies, yeah, but you can't make bread with it because it's only some purpose flour.
Okay. That's all you needed was flour?
It's a very specific flour, yes.
Okay.
Can you make bread with that flour?
With the some-purpose flour?
No, the flour you need.
Well, it's not for bread. It's for magic.
No, I don't mean to rush anybody here, but when you get a second, we do have a child who's been made blind, and I know y'all are heroes, so if you could restore his sight for us and...
Yeah, Poppy can get right on that.
Okay.
Where is this child?
Oh, well, it's my nephew. You know, I heard that you guys can, make the lame walk and make the blind see and whatnot.
How did your nephew become blind?
Oh, he was born blind, but
All right.
So he didn't really become blind.
Well, he became blind when he was born. Yeah.
I mean, I can try, but I can't make any promises.
Oh, good. We'll call him done after dinner here, and we'll see what happens.
It specifically says in Lesser Restoration that I can cure the blinded condition.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's in the rules.
Yeah, that's what it says.
It doesn't say from birth, but it doesn't not say from birth.
We live up to the hype.
Yeah.
We live up to it.
Yeah.
See, I knew someone could do
And
it.
we all know that Chinokins exaggerate.
Sure. Yeah.
He could have been blinded yesterday.
Yeah.
I could probably
some
turn
dust
water
in his
into
eye.
wine.
Joy, give me a medicine check.
Sure.
I will help Joy.
There. Advantage there, Joy.
Yeah.
Nurse Joy. It's the only time I'm going to say that.
Nice.
I want to say it once, Nurse Joy. I'm done.
So that is a natural 31.
Wow. What was the
Natural
face of the die?
31?
Natural 20.
Holy shit! With that advantage, okay. For the future, I do not consider Lester Restoration. There he is again.
There he is.
That
He's
motherfucker.
back. Every campaign.
I do not consider Lesser Restoration a cure for actual blindness.
To be clear, I don't either.
However,
However,
we rolled a natural 20 under circumstances that were unclear in the first place.
And I have a plus 11.
Yeah, I'm going to say throughout the course of this evening, this kid can see again.
he can see for the first time.
Yeah, not
to be
again.
clear.
And Joy, when you accomplish this, when you make him see, the whole group goes, "Oh shit!" Like,
Okay.
Was that weird that I did that?
I think there's going to be like some statues of you here now. Is what's going to be happening.
I mean, maybe the trick of it was that I didn't know I wasn't supposed to.
It's It's not a limitation of the magic. It's that the spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's regulations.
Jeez. Joy, that's
Don't like-
amazing.
All right, what other miracles do we need to do?
Yeah.
I'm one and done, y'all.
Minor miracles aside, there's a bigger issue going on here in Chinoka. And that's that the whale hasn't showed up in a while. And it's something else as well. On your second day there, they lead you into Chinoka proper.
Downtown Chinoka.
Downtown Chinoka. They had been talking all evening last night about the different seasons, and you had always heard that Chinoka was permanent winter, and so when they're going on and on about all the beautiful seasons, it doesn't make much sense to you. Isn't this place always winter? But it's a lot like the Feywild. And that in Chinoka, the seasons change the closer you get to the core. They lead you down inside Chinoka, into the landmass itself. You go through these corridors where you start to see more autumnal birch, all underground but thriving. And then you get into the lush green of summer, overgrown weeds and dandelions everywhere. And finally, at the heart of it, you've got this verdant, bright spring in the very heart of Chinoka. You're in this chamber the size of a stadium, and you see in the center of it this light that is almost too bright to look at. And what they explain to you is that this is a sunstone. This is actual D&D shit, but a sunstone is an extremely rare, legendary artifact that produces a microcosm of the sun. It is a small solar output. So from the inside of this island, they're able to cultivate food and kind of survive on their own with all this lush greenery, but it doesn't last forever. They're worried that that sun is going to fade soon. It's already lasted years longer than it should have. Many years longer. They don't know what to do about a second son. And for right now, they're dependent on the whale almost entirely. And they've been getting some shadowfish.
God damn.
If you don't have the sun, but you have the whale, is everything okay?
Well, the whale, they just give us stuff we can't produce by ourselves, and so they bring us like salt and paper towels.
Right, yeah. But I mean, if the sun goes out and you still got the salt and stuff, would you be fine?
Oh, we'd be entirely dependent on the whale, because here, this is where we grow corn and radishes, which is what we eat most of the time.
Yikes.
Right.
How does the sunstone get its power?
Oh, it drains on the crystals all around here.
He gestures out to the bismite on the walls. You see varying colors. You see some completely dead. You also see some in good health, but it seems random, and you have never seen crystals of different health like this back to back.
This looks wrong.
Yes, we have seen the core of other islands, and never one like this.
Well, don't get too close, or else you'll burn up and kind of die, turn to ash because it's too hot.
Jim, is there anyone on this skyland, on Chinoka, that maintains this room or the sunstone or the bismuth crystals or anything like that?
Nothing like that. It's sort of a community chamber, and so we all keep up with it and clean up and watch after this place. So,
Is there anyone that kind of hangs out here a lot?
well, there's a community figure. He's the head of the fishing team, our fishing captain. His name is Dane.
Dane?
Dane Chillin.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that seems right.
And you trust all of your community members implicitly?
Well, yeah, they're in charge of fishing up dinner most nights and keeping us sustained from day to day. So Dane Chillin and his boys, they're the closest with the fish and the best fishers that we got.
And you said they spend a lot of time in the sunstone chamber?
Yeah, they like to come in and warm up after their fishing excursions, and then Dane makes sure everything's running okay around here. I really trust him with most things as kind of my number two. I'm a bit of a village elder, but Dane's really the one doing our day-to-day.
Where is he? Can we talk to him?
He's probably out fishing, yeah. But if y'all got time today, I got a couple chores you can all help out with. Y'all seem like good kids, got some chores.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
Any
So just-
diseases left? Or
Raise your hand when I call out the chores here. But who wants to go ice fishing with Dane Chilling?
Yeah, I can do that.
I would like to ice fish.
Well, hold on. No, let me
there's five chores.
Let me get through all the chores. Yeah, of course, there's 5 chores, 5
so
of y'all.
we'll raise your hand at the end.
Ice fishing with Dane Chilling. Ice cutting. That'll be with me, Jim Wabasha. Sap drawing. That's going to be with Marley Lindbergh. And syrup making. That's with Marley also. And then tunky hunting.
I'm sorry?
Tunky. They're a large-breasted bird.
How large?
They're flightless. About the size of a hippopotamus.
Oh my god.
No!
why do you know what a hip? Never mind.
They're hippopotamus-sized turkeys, basically.
So I'll start from the bottom, I suppose. Who wants to go tunky hunting with Jan?
That sounds more, well, my speed.
Go for it. I was gonna say, it seems kind of fun.
I've already caught some fish, so something a little bigger might be.
Go for
Okay,
it.
Guy, you can go with my wife and just go out with my wife today. Hunting. My wife. Who wants to do syrup making with Marley?
Oh, I would like that.
Sounds good. I'll introduce you to Marley in a bit here.
Oh, is this where the Chinook syrup comes from?
Oh, that's right. I didn't know you heard of Chinook maple.
I've tried some. It was delicious.
Yeah, it's, well, we export a whole lot to Baxi. They pay top dollar out there. Who wants to do sap drawing? That's also going to be with Marley.
Like, are we drawing?
Pulling
Like,
sap out of trees. You're just going on a walk, basically.
oh yeah, I can do that.
Ice cutting. That's going to be with me. We got to go cut the ice.
Yeah, that sounds great. Making ice, moving it around. Sounds cool. Cold, it probably.
Oh, good. Me and Doran can make nice. And then ice fishing. Who wants to go talk to Dane Chilling?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Dane Chillin.
All right. We start day 2 on Chinook with tunky hunting. That is with Guy. And Guy, you've done your fair share of hunting in the day, in your day. You've done fox hunting, certainly done some deer and elk hunting, but holy shit, these things are big. Oh my God. It's like scary to even get close to these things.
Can we all do our best giant tunky calls?
Please, right now.
Oh god. I don't like that.
Yeah, Guy, that is what you hear emanating out of these pine forests as you hear something kind of lunging through the snow.
I've fought in actual wars, but this is somehow more scary.
You see 3 of them rounding the corner.
Oh my god.
They're like shouting at you. All right, Guy, what is your tactic to take down 3 birds of this size? And it's like, they couldn't do much more than peck at you, but they're just so fucking big.
And they will fight you.
Yeah. They're like asshole turkeys, by the way. They're like strutting towards you like they're going to cause harm.
That's my favorite thing. I saw a turkey attack a full panel van, and I was like, yeah, get them. Try it.
I want to bait 2 of them to attack each other, like have them charge at me and then duck out of the way.
Yeah.
While I go for the gizzard of the 3rd one.
Okay. Yeah.
Go for the gizzard.
Guy, you get close to one of these tunkies and you see that it's like suddenly distracted. It's looking at your breastplate and it sees itself. And all of a sudden you see it start to flap its arms and get big and start to like make itself look even bigger than it is. But it's staring down at your chest the entire time, turning its head sideways. You sort of deke out of the way so that it sees this other tunky kind of making its dream of rivalry come true here. And they charge each other and just start pecking and pecking. Go for that 3rd and give me a single sword attack here.
That's only a 14.
Okay. All right. You swing through with a 14, and it's a wide miss. For some reason, you don't actually catch these tunkies. When you come at them with straight aggression, they're suddenly a formidable fighter. It makes no sense whatsoever. But as you back off of that, Jan says, You had it right the first time. You gotta kind of use their own stupidity against them. If you respect them, suddenly they're really good fighters. Just don't respect them, assume they're idiots, and they'll just kill themselves. So if you just hold out your sword, they'll probably die.
Oh my god.
See, watch this. She takes an arrow and she like lodges it in the ground, pointy side up, and then she like walks away from it and she goes. And eventually one of the tunkies kind of like waddles over to her and just kind of drags its belly over the arrow and just sort of disembowels itself. And it's like,
What the fuck?
I see.
well, those two are almost done finishing each other off. Looks like one of them's still standing. You want to go finish the job, just like I taught you?
All right, here goes nothing. I'm going to slowly approach the tunky. And I'll draw my sword, but I'll just kind of like kneel on one knee and like present my sword to
Yes.
the tunky
Yes.
as if it's a gift.
Perfect. The tunky sidles up towards you and turns its head really abruptly, so it's got its like sideways view on you and looks you up and down, and then it pecks down towards the sword and it begins eating it. So it like takes it in its beak and then it like holds it straight up. And it starts doing those like throwing its head back movements to try to swallow the sword, and you see it pierce through its throat, and it kind of thrashes around, and you see the sword kind of like poke out, and it cuts its own head off from the inside
What the fuck?
and falls over dead. That's a great job. You use that stupidity against itself.
If only more foes were like these tunkies.
Indeed. Well, hey, I got you here. Is there anything else you wanted to know about the island or the strange happenings around here?
Well, I suspect some of my comrades may be asking the same questions. There's some concern that there may be someone with ill intent who is intentionally draining the island of its bismite power.
Ill intent. And we're all sort of a big happy family here, so I don't know who would have ill intent. Like everybody's trying to do the best they can for everyone.
Perhaps we can catch this interloper like one of your tunkies.
Should we just go put some razor blades on the ground somewhere?
Couldn't hurt.
Let's start there.
Couldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt.
All right. Yeah, the two of you start getting caltrops and sharplings together.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next up is sap drawing with Aaron.
I thought this was like an art class thing, but now I'm doing work, so I'm a little confused.
Oh my gosh, are you Aaron?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry. I should have had like a sign that said like Aaron on it. So I was like waiting for somebody here.
Aaron looks around. We're the only two people in this forest.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So you're here to help me with sap drawing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can ditch the pencils. Yeah, we're not going to need those.
Oh, okay. That's probably good. I'm not very good at drawing.
Yeah, it's not an art class. But yeah. Okay. So really, you just need. Well, here's a bucket.
Okay.
And we're just going to go to the trees that have the little sieves on them, the little taps. You see it? Little device that kind of sticks into them, and it's like draining blood out of a tree.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just drain the blood out of the tree, and so we'll go to a tree and hang the bucket, and we'll wait about 15 minutes and just chat.
Aaron.
And then we'll move on to the next tree, and we'll chat.
Aaron walks up to the closest tree and just like holds the bucket.
But you could just hang it off the little sieve.
This right here.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to hold it the whole time.
Okay.
So you live on a ship?
You live on an island?
Yeah, it's cold here.
Yeah, it's cold on the ship sometimes too.
Oh. Yeah.
It seems nice here.
It is nice here.
People-
especially all the seasons. What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, I saw the seasons.
Does your ship have heat?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of wherever we are, it sort of seems like that temperature.
Oh.
This is so.
Air conditioning? Or-
I don't know. What's air conditioning?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is the tap done yet?
No, we got about 15 minutes.
Real time.
So your friends that came through,
Yeah.
I heard you'd all done like some really cool stuff out in the clouds and, saving a bunch of people.
Yeah, I don't know.
But there's also that, the skinny guy with the 6-pack and the nice hair. Who's that?
Guy?
Oh, is that his name? It's kind of the lithe looking guy with the lute on his back. I'm a big music fan is all.
Oh, sorry. That's Doran. I forget people think he's lithe sometimes.
Yeah, Doran. Oh, I like that. Doran. Okay.
Why does this always happen to me?
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh. Well, this sap's almost done, so we can move on to the next tree.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, this one's always been kind of a bugger. The tap hole doesn't work really well. We need to drill deeper into the tree or like somehow pierce through it. You got any ideas?
Oh, I mean, I can shoot it with a crossbow.
You have a crossbow?
Yeah. Aaron just like whips it around from
Whoa.
their belt. Yeah, watch out.
Don't shoot. She like raises her hands up.
Aaron shoots the tree.
Straight into it. And it's kind of gushing sap all of a sudden. She goes, oh, wow, that's maybe even better. She runs over with a bucket and starts like collecting all of it.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. So Doran, was he from Backsea or?
Yeah, let's not talk about Doran.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
How many more trees do we need to do?
we've got 17 in this grove and then 34 in the next one.
Oh, no.
Where are you from?
Farewell.
Oh, I've heard of that place. Didn't it split in half?
Yeah, it was pretty tragic.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So I know you guys like help people, and I don't want to put you out or anything.
But I'm blind.
But I'm blind. But we've had some trouble, especially with the fish here. The catch hasn't been as good lately, and I know Dane does his best, but
I mean, I don't know if we can make fish bite.
well, they just seem scared, and I think it's some of the other shadow fish that are like scaring them off. I don't know if you saw out there, but every 1 in 100 or so, they're like made of all ink and shadow and darkness and stuff, and they eat other fish, like tons of them. It's not natural, whatever it is.
Well, I mean, we certainly can take a look and see. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but
That's all I'm asking. Just take a look.
sure. I mean, I can ask my friends when we get back.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's great. And
Cool.
we can like all your friends.
Sure. What's your name again?
Marley Lindbergh.
Marley.
Yeah.
Like a dog.
What?
Huh.
It's just a common dog name from where I'm from.
Yeah.
Do you have dogs here?
Yeah, I got a dog named Aaron.
Roll initiative.
Aaron shoots her with the crown. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. We cut from that activity as they continue to finish up their maple sap sketching. We cut over to Doran. And Doran is cutting some giant ice chunks out of a local pond with Jim Wabashaw.
So, I feel like this is plenty, right? Where do we take them now that it's all done?
Done? Oh, we haven't started with the ice yet.
Oh, I just figured here's all the ice.
Yep, this is the ice.
Some of it's yeah.
But we gotta cut it up first, and that's kind of the hard part. And that's why we got this big old saw here.
And the saw is to cut the ice, and then...
Yep. And usually people just carry the saw by themselves, but I get why you asked me to help you carry it. Well, it's a little unwieldy. Oh, this is one of our biggest exports. You see, we can... we bring this stuff out of here and out to Backsea, and they pay a premium for it.
Sure. Okay.
Pure Chinook ice is pretty bougie in their mind.
Well, since we don't know when the whale's coming, we could probably just leave it here and keep it nice and fresh.
Yeah, but we want a big old stack of it to go out as soon as the whale comes back, so we can get a big harvest.
Okay. All right.
All right, so just go ahead and jump in the pond there in the frozen waters, and we'll get the saw going.
Do we?
If you want me to jump in, I'll do it, but I'm 84.
I mean, it might preserve you and keep you kicking longer.
This is Pond Mini Tonka, right?
Here I go.
No, it's fine. I'll go in. I'll go into the freezing water. That's fine. Do we have to use the saw? It looks pretty heavy.
Give me a Constitution save.
Can I argue for charisma?
No.
Well, I don't need it. We got a 23. Maybe we need it.
First curing the blind, and now this.
Not dying when you jump in the water.
You've got impressive acclamation to the cold little one. Go ahead and grab on the saw blade there.
Okay. This is very cold. My hand's stuck to it. What do I
Good.
do?
Now you can't be disarmed. So just yank it back and forth with me now, and we'll just kind of saw up a big old cube of the ice here.
Okay.
All right. Now that we're done with that first one, you can get out of the pond. That was kind of a rite of passage. You don't need to be in the water for nothing.
No, you know what? I'll stay. It's nice. It's
You'll
nice.
succumb to hypothermia within the hour.
I mean, if maybe Chinook might, but get
out of there. Come here.
If you insist, this isn't a weakness of me, so I could have stayed.
Your lips are turning purple, like just floating in there.
Okay, cool. Good jokes, Jim. Gosh, so you're kind of the leader around here, huh?
A bit of a sage advice, but not the leader. No, that's Dane.
Dane's leader.
Yeah, I think people would sooner follow him off the edge of the island than me.
He must have earned it.
I'd say he did. Made a couple hard decisions, but the right decisions.
Hard decisions?
Oh, yeah. Well, as soon as the whale came, he got us out on like a rationing provision. So he said we can't eat like we used to. We got to slow it down, and he was right.
Sure. Yeah, that's a tough message to sell, I imagine.
Yeah, he did it with Grace, though. Grace is his niece.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I'm sure the fishermen are cutting back too, right?
Yeah, a little bit. A little belt tightening in every direction.
Okay. Do we have to do another one? I think we got 2 done. We got to keep the supply low so you make more money off the ice, right?
Oh, it'll freeze over overnight. Yeah, we got to get this whole pond cleared out, kitty boy.
The whole pond.
Yeah.
Okay, can we try something different?
Well, what could be faster than this?
Well, let me just see. I take out some bismite.
Yeah.
I'm going to fashion it into a blade. I can technically make a simple weapon, but
Yes.
I don't know if I have to roll for a blade.
No, this was part of your boon that you got from Melis, your little upgrade there. You can wield bismite without burning and without rolling, as long as it's lower than your bismite score. So yes.
Okay, so I'm going to just basically make a circular saw, if I can, essentially. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to try to concentrate and spin it,
Yeah.
and then just try to try to cut some ice that way.
You rotate a bismite buzzsaw and cut up the ice here.
Yeah. I mean, weirdly, this is almost worse because now I'm standing still and getting colder. Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. So the fish issue, that's the primary problem, huh? It's eating the other fish, and that means you have to ration, and...
He gives you a little cinnamon candy that seems to warm you body and soul as soon as you eat it.
That's
It's
nice.
just Big Red.
But yes, you're right. The fish have become a little more scarce and a little more apprehensive of our lures, and I think it's all because the great beast is telling them something contrary, or the great beast is upset with us.
Who's the great beast?
Percy,
Percy? What is Percy?
that's a fish.
Oh, okay.
The great perch.
Percy the perch. Wow. I'm just gonna, real quick, I fumbled through my echo bells. Joy, come in.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a great beast. It's a fish, Percy.
I thought the whale was the great.
That's kind of what I was thinking too, but no, it's a fish. Just maybe, I don't know if you can try to talk to it?
I'll keep an eye. I'll ask Dane about it.
You're kind of like a great beast diplomat, ambassador.
I guess. Yeah, a little bit. I'll ask Dane Chillin about it because he's the Fisher guy.
Great. Okay. This is hard to split my concentration. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Well, yeah, we'll look into it. To be honest, Jim, we've seen some troubling signs, but no need to get too worried. We'll see what we can do.
Well, you done a spectacular job with the ice here. We got more cubes than a whole day's work usually provides with all the cutting you did with the little buzzsaw wheel.
So we can go in. Cool.
Oh, yeah, well, we got a whole day's worth of work ahead of us with all the efficiency. Now we can keep working.
Right.
All right. We cut over to syrup making with Poppy. This is Poppy and Marley Lindbergh. Aaron has like 6 buckets on each arm, like you're carrying groceries inside and you just refuse to make 2 trips out of it. But Aaron's just laden with syrup buckets, like flexing, and you can see them like shaking as they're like losing strength walking towards you. Aaron sets down 12 buckets full of this fresh sap.
Wow, you carried a lot.
Yeah. I hope it's enough. I don't know how this becomes good. It tasted bad.
You're welcome to hang around for the syrup making demonstration.
I don't think it's good.
Okay. I think Aaron needs a nap. It's time for their nap time.
Yeah, I need a nap. I'm tired.
Go
Nap
sleep.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're relieved.
Bye. And Aaron walks away back towards the ship.
Well, it was great meeting you. Well, hey, Poppy.
Hi.
So we're going to do some syrup making.
I'm so excited to learn.
Have you ever made syrup?
No, I made like compotes and like I've boiled fruit down to make syrup.
Well, I didn't mean to assume, nor did I mean to underestimate or overestimate.
Why are you so nervous?
Well, because I know you're a baker extraordinaire and best baker backseat. I don't presume to know nothing more than what you know.
Oh, I am but a humble student. This is your turf.
I am but a humble Marley.
Okay, well, you should start. I'll observe for the first one, and then I'll help.
Well, great. Okay. Well, first step is we gotta boil it, and kind of refine down some of the sugars in the sap. So,
Okay.
First step's boiling. So, we just gotta get a bonfire together, and let me see. We got some
Bonfire.
How did you do that?
Cookie Magician never reveals her secrets.
Oh,
No, I just have a spell called Bonfire.
that's pretty incredible. Well, I guess we can get to going on the boiling then.
Okay.
Well, good. And you're watching this sugar. You've got all 12 buckets that are kind of strapped up above the fire, waiting for them all to start bubbling so that the sugar boils down and refines a little bit. While you're waiting, there's a long pause, and she says, "So your friends seem pretty concerned about this place and the fish and the goings-ons?"
Oh, that's kind of our thing. We've been traveling skyline to skyline trying to save everyone.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because that's good. If you could save this place, too.
Yeah, well, obviously. We're trying.
Well, I didn't mean to assume. It's just, we're in need of it, and I think some people are a little too humble to admit it, but it's getting bad,
Yeah. Also, okay, blanket for this conversation. You can just assume it's fine.
Okay.
We're here to help.
Well, it's getting bad. We ran out of shampoo. We still got conditioner, but I'd say it's only a few days before things get real dark. Like out of body wash dark.
Oh. Yeah, that happened once on the ship.
Ugh, I can't imagine.
Guy and Doran. It's very stinky.
On a ship, no less.
I know. Oh, you got me doing the accent, too.
You see that there? She's pointing out to a little dark spot on the horizon.
Yeah, what is that?
It's one of those shadow fish that we've been talking about a little bit. That's what's got people spooked whenever they see those. They say it's bad omen.
Well, it's not a bad omen, but they're not like invincible. Do you have iron?
Yeah, we got some iron, but not a whole lot. We mostly use it for fish hooks and spears and whatnot.
Okay. So they don't like iron at all.
Oh, okay. Well,
They don't like iron?
they don't like iron. Maybe we'll spear them.
Spearing is good, or if you can lure them onto your hooks.
Yeah.
What else don't they like? They don't really like radiant light, if I recall.
Light, okay. Yeah, we got light to work with for sure.
Yeah.
Some of the cryomancers, they can produce sun dogs. You know what I mean?
Oh, like little puppies?
Well, not quite, no.
Oh.
They just manipulate some of the frost in the air and it refracts the sunlight, creates a bright spot of light.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe that's something.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's worth experimenting with.
But the people around here are a little suspicious, with these black fish they see out there. They always say, red skies at night, sailor's delight. Black fish out there. Oh, shit, buddy.
It's, very, very succinct.
They always said that.
They always said that. Hey, so listen, are there any people with really blue eyes here?
A few of us got blue eyes. Not too uncommon. Blue eyes, blonde hair, yeah.
No, but like really blue.
Oh. Not that I know of. I don't know exactly what you're getting at.
Oh, it's just my type.
That's your type? Oh.
I was curious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Hey, about that Doran fella. And then it just cuts over, too. Joy. You meet Dane Chilling. And Dane is a strapping young lad. He's the only person you've met here that is wearing armor and has a rapier at their side. They've got a little buckler, like a shield. Seems like they're skilled in more than just, like, hunting.
So it's just John.
Yeah.
Skilled in more than hunting?
More than hunting. Yeah, Dane meets you with a big smirk. He says, "Heroes of the clouds."
Well, just me right now.
Oh, sorry about that. Hero of the cloud.
Well,
Great to meet you. Dane Chilling.
yeah, nice to meet you, Dane.
He reaches down and gives you a vigorous handshake.
Yeah, I return in kind.
He, pulls you up onto his little dinghy.
Does he now?
I just use this to kind of circle the island, float around. We can catch some fish.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right. Well, you ever fished before?
Yeah, not in the sky.
Oh, good. You're in for a treat. Drop a line.
Yeah, I'm all for it. And I try to use whatever fishing skills I have from fishing on water.
Yeah. Give me a quick survival check for your first little attempt here.
Yeah, I would love to do that. 21.
Not bad with your first cast. He advises you to just drop the lure to a specific height, like a specific length out, where it just stops eventually. And it's not like the surface of water where you can watch it bob and that kind of stuff. You just need to know what the correct depth to drop it to is. That's where the expertise comes in. But you kind of nail it on your first try. You get it right into a school of walleye, or sky walleye. One of them bites on, you yank that sucker up, and they're a great deal bigger than you expected it to be. This thing probably weighs 25 pounds. You get it right onto the deck of the ship.
Wow. It's like hunting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, that's not bad. You'll get to the higher levels a little bit later. He shows you he's got 3 fishing poles set up that are kind of like mounted to the side of the ship, that he's kind of monitoring all of them at the same time to pull in a bigger catch.
That takes a lot of work, doesn't it?
A lot of observation, but it's not much harder. I can teach you.
Yeah, I'm down.
He kind of goes through the rigging and shows you how it's all set up and how to monitor them and how to pay significant attention to each of them. And not long after that, you see this shadowy gar, like a long-snouted fish, kind of float beneath the ship. And when that fish comes by, he looks away and he won't acknowledge it. And it's It's the biggest thing in your immediate vision. It is a talking point, and he avoids it entirely.
It is a talking fish.
Hey! Hey, Dane!
Look at me.
Hey, Dane, I'm a fish.
I'm leaving that in.
No. Oh, it's so good. What kind of metal is my sword made out of?
I think they're all going to be iron. Your gladius?
My guardian.
Oh, yeah. Also
Steel?
iron.
Are they
Yep.
steel?
They're steel, which is iron and carbon.
Okay.
Does steel still work
Refined
for the
steel.
iron?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not going to dock you for carbon content.
Okay, thank you.
Please.
What percentage?
Yeah.
Is the fish within reach?
It is right now because it's almost like a shadow of a fish directly beneath your boat, like you were in normal waters kind of thing. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really register that you are there, so there's not a lot of urgency to the fish.
Okay. I'm just gonna reach out my sword to see if it reacts.
Yeah. I think when you get that in its vicinity, it kind of notes almost like a smell to the ferrous metal or some kind of magnetic reaction or something. But it bucks. It turns its whole body into an arc, and then it just dives away and swims far away from the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a phenomenon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the first time I've seen something like this, Dane.
Yeah, here's the clouds now. I heard about that. So when you're pulling up fish, you got to be careful if they're too big. Probably got to grab the net and make sure you got the strength to pull them up on deck.
And what do you do if you catch a shadow?
Probably just let those go. If you bring them up on deck, no reason to bring those in.
Why not?
Not good for nobody.
They're also not good for the fish, are they?
He looks over at you and he says, "It's not always safe out here, you know? Littlest bit of turbulence could send somebody right off a ship like this, especially if they're inexperienced. Long way to fall. Pretty cold out there."
Fallen before. I know exactly how it feels. Didn't kill me the first time. Now, Dane, I know you're a big deal around here. And these people on this Skyland, they trust you with everything. So I want to ask you a question. Do you know why these shadowfish are here?
I kind of want you to give me a back-to-back intimidation and persuasion.
Okay. They're not great. 8 on the intimidation.
Okay.
And 3 on the persuasion.
Oof. Yeah.
Just god awful.
He's kind of like looking you up and down. He says, "Oh, sounds like you got lucky, at least one time. And yeah, I am a big deal around here. People believe a lot about what I got to say. You know, if I make up my mind about somebody or a group of people, a whole lot of people tend to listen to me. Guess that's what you get for being number one around here. You understand me?"
Dane, I surely do. And I don't think you understand me. And I'm gonna burn.
Oof.
Oofda.
Yeah. Oofda, indeed. You see the whole ship kind of like rock back and forth from a distance. Poppy, where you and Marley are talking about this shadowy thing off in the distance, you see this burst of color and pink fire.
Oh boy.
Sorry, go ahead, Joy.
You see, Dane, I know these shadows up close and personal. So I'll ask you again. What's going on around here?
Let's have you take advantage on an intimidation check here. And then I'm also going to couch that in saying that you can, quote unquote, take 10. So if your result, or if you rolled is less than a 10, let's consider it a 10.
Okay.
Is that what that means?
Take 10, yeah.
I always thought it was like, okay, you could also spend 10 minutes trying to get this right.
It is that, so it's effectively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just imagine Joey just like trying to intimidate for 10 minutes straight.
Are you sure?
So I'll fuck you up no matter what you do. You jump off the shit, you go over there, you do this, you do
I'll
this.
kill your kids. I don't know.
I'll find something, I'll destroy all your toys.
This is intimidation.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, okay.
Can I guidance myself?
No.
Okay.
With the extra effect that you've got going on here with the burn, it's kind of like confirming that the legends are true, that there is some kind of superhuman, godlike power among the five of you. And you see him kind of like scramble to the far edge of the ship, this little boat that you're on, such that it starts to like lean a little bit. He even like pushes a catch off the edge. He says, all right now, there's no reason to get crazy.
I agree.
Nobody's going to get hurt here, is what I'm saying.
No, absolutely not. No one's getting hurt.
And like you said, you know these fish up close personal. You know, you're going to make the decisions from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would love to know all the details so I can make an informed decision.
And that's when he spills the beans.
All the beans.
Most of the beans.
Okay.
There's so many beans.
There's quite a few beans. That artificial sun, that thing was on the verge of dying 5 years ago. This guy found out how to draw power from Percy, the perch, and feed it to the artificial sun.
God.
He's feeding it to random bismite crystals to keep this place alive, to keep the heat on, to keep the lights on. He's doing everything he can for his people. There's no malice here. He's taking from someone who can't say no to give to people who need it. By the end of it, he's tearful on his little dinghy. He says, I thought it was the right thing to do, but saying it out loud now, it doesn't make no sense. I'm sorry.
No, it does. It does.
I'm sorry.
Dane.
I apologize.
No, I get it. You done a big wrong, but you did it for good reason. I get it. But you gotta come clean. And we gotta find a different solution.
Or is there a way we could make it somebody else's fault that I didn't do nothing bad or wrong or mean or nothing?
I think if you have the impact on this town that you believe you do, and I believe you do, those people are gonna forgive you. And they'll support you in making it right.
All right, so a couple more weeks, and we'll find a way to say it, and maybe next month we'll work around to it and get people used to the idea. Yeah.
Joy just straightens up a little bit in her seat.
All right, tonight I'll say it when we get back. Well, I'll call everybody together. I'll let them know what I did.
And then you don't have to deal with it by yourself. You can get help to figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's the best thing for everyone.
And if you don't, we're going to come back out here again.
You've never seen him so small. He's about as big as you are on Small Castle, about 2 inches tall. He shrinks into the back of the ship and he's like, okay. As that night draws close, you all note that the bismite here becomes wanting. Those shadows become more plentiful. You guys came here at a crucial time because this place is starting to change. More and more of those fish turn to shadows. Some of the trees that had just been harvested for sap become vengeful. They sprout these ant-like ligaments and begin to creep towards people, townsfolk, assaulting buildings, hurting people. Slowly. Finally, you see shadow tunkies waddling into town. So I just want you to tell me, before all this came out, before they were able to circle the wagons and redistribute the bismite wealth on this island, how did you all defend from the shadow fish, the shadow tunkies, and the shadow trees around this island?
Oh, I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, Guy thought he could catch the one causing all the problems using the same way that they catch tunkies.
Yep.
So he dug a lot of pits outside the town with big signs that say trap on them.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
as you've all been making your plans in this kind of like giant montage, at one point Doran realized that the shadowfish were becoming so much more plentiful. Poppy and Aaron noticed that all these trees were starting to take shape and attack people. Guy noticed the Tunkies, and Joy kind of brought this to everyone. So you're all huddled together in the center of town, creating a bastion of defense against these things.
Bonfire, bonfire, bonfire.
You see Tunkies moving towards the party, and you see tons of them just falling into these pits. You see like kids that are like walking home after their day at school, and they see a big pit and a sign that says trap, and they just walk around it. But the Tunkies almost are magnetized towards these.
Brilliant.
At the same time, these Ents that are walking in towards town are crawling and slowly moving towards you and like reaching up to destroy buildings. And as they do, from the bottom up, they just explode into flames as they're all catching by these nearby bonfires ringing the city. And then finally, all of these shadowy fish flying about. How do y'all deal with those?
Aaron's shooting them with their crossbow.
Yeah.
Iron bolts.
Iron bolts. You don't need much more. Bobka's able to supply you with a few iron bolts that you almost purchased a little while ago back on the Shatterhorn.
Yeah, I think Joy is just hacking away with her sword and has directed the townspeople to spear them.
Yeah.
You still got your buzzsaw going?
Yeah.
Oh, Bismite Buzzsaw just hacking
Oh
that
my
fish.
God.
I'm going to give myself nightmares about it. Yeah, if they're coming into town, I'll do that.
As a last line of defense, Doran has this crisscross of Bismite Buzzsaws just rolling all the time.
Please don't come this way. Please turn around.
Fish
Just
smoothie.
Yeah, Doran, you turn away as a school of crappies kind of flies towards you, the shadow crappies, and hit the Bismite Buzzsaws and just...
Not the shadow crappies.
Fish guts and the Tunky guts
Yeah.
and the...
And they're almost out of body wash here.
and shampoo, yeah.
Shadow sunnies are not sunnies, they're cloudies.
Oh.
You're all covered with dripping shadow viscera, and you're surrounded by applauding, cheerful, thankful townsfolk. And at the end of this adventure, Percy, the perch, approaches all of you. A great beast, more than 5 times the size of a regular perch.
Jesus.
So small.
That's like a muskie.
You are in absolute disbelief when you are told that this is a great beast because you can hold it in your arms. But this thing floats down to you with the reverence and grace of every other great beast that you've met and speaks to you with that deep kind of
Thank you all for the work you've done here to save our people.
Goldine, Goldine.
Goldie, Goldie.
Yeah, I think that we just kind of replicate what we did on Baxi. I think the people here have seen that and they've heard the stories from their close contact with Baxi, and they probably just are absolutely down to do what happened on their crystals to their home.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like feed it daily.
Yeah,
Yep.
just like give back to the Skyland, give back to the Great Beast and to the Bismite, to the Sun,
Pay it forward.
Stone,
Yeah.
that kind of deal.
Use the viscera to grow more trees.
Yeah.
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 It's good
It's gonna work out great.
fertilizer.
It's gonna work.
And I'm sure we can find a way to get a hold of the whale.
Yeah.
We all end on a Thanksgiving dinner at one long table, and we're just eating the Tunky like as turkeys, like roasted turkey dinner.
Big turkey leg.
Yeah.
And that's how the first thank you very much giving was held.
Thank you very much now, don't you know?
We close Chinoka on a small candlelight vigil that is held as you all depart on the Shatterhorn, laden with fresh food, gifts, everything that they could spare. The whale ended up showing up not long after that.
Okay.
It turns out it was simply avoiding this island because it couldn't get through that field of shadow fish and the corruption that was happening here, but everything seems to have been returned to normal. Yet another Skyland saved.
We did it.
In record time.
In record time.
Yeah,
One day.
Remaining in your box of destinations are just a handful of stones that lead you up to Saffron.
Not the wet one?
You can't forget the wet one.
I think we should skip the water world. Those are always
No.
bad.
Yeah, the water level.
Yeah,
for sure.
sure,
Yeah.
I've had
Cool.
this tattoo of a map on my back. I need to know what it's for.
And with just a handful of adventures left in your purview, I think we end it there. Thank you all so much for listening. I am Tim, your GM.
I'm Hannah, playing Aaron.
I'm Tara, and I played Joy.
I'm Thomas, and I'm Guy.
I'm John. I play Doran.
And I'm Maggie, and I play Poppy Kenmore.
Please share the show with people you love, and we'll see you all in the next one.
See you
Okay,
on the next
okay, bye
one.
now.
Okay, but,
See ya.
but
Have a
hold on.
good
How's the
one.
weather out there?
Okay.
Hey, thanks very
Bye
much
now.
for coming. You
Oh,
know.
did you know that Carol Ethel
Oh,
died the
before
other
you
day?
go, before you go,
Super
I've
appreciate
got a
ya.
hot dish in the freezer
Well-
for ya.
Well, if you just take on your old 36, you know, you got to turn off all base, hard day.
Watch out for that construction. You gotta go up.